I mean, they finished 4th in their division, but they were only a few points away from really sneaking into that second spot and being right behind the Golden Knights. At 78 points, the Flames were above them with 79, and the Oilers had 83. Vancouver's just an interesting play for me. That they played very well in the regular season. They scored well. They defended well. They're finally healthy. They have a player, and Markstrom, who has put himself into the conversation for the Vezina Trophy. Like, they have some guys that can maybe possibly get it done. I think they end up eventually running into the brick wall of the Golden Knights, and the Golden Knights come out on top. Well, there you have it. Our first ever NHL segment here on the Locker Room Podcast. We are going to get to some MLB soon. To be honest, I'm kind of boycotting them, and I'm very frustrated. The MLB has not handled the coronavirus the right way. You all know that I don't agree with what they have done. I'm tired of seeing matchups that I want to see canceled due to breakouts on the teams. They're not doing a good job of making sure that these players are taking care of themselves, making sure that these players are taking care and respecting the game and respecting the fans that are at home trying to watch. So if that's any indication on how I feel about baseball right now, it's not good. I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of watching it every single week. Constant cancellations. It's ridiculous. They're acting like a bunch of 12-year-olds. So that's why we haven't really had an MLB segment on here yet. I'm kind of boycotting it, to be honest, until they shape up, because right now it's getting quite ridiculous, the amount of games that are canceled. You get paid way too damn much to be not taking care of your bodies, not taking care of the fans that are there to watch you, not taking care of your teams that are there trying to push for the playoffs. I mean, it's very frustrating to watch when athletes don't feel like I know there's a bunch of them that do, but there's also a handful of them that could care less whether they're taking care of their bodies, whether they're being able to play, and the MLB is not doing a good job policing it at all. They need to either mandate the individual clubs to take care of it, or whatever it may be. If it has to come down from the top to bottom, get these players taken care of. Make sure that they're quarantining and taking care of themselves, because if another MLB game gets canceled, we're going to be in a lot of deep trouble. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to say a couple things that are going on here at the Locker Room. First and foremost, our sound equipment has officially shipped. Because of the whole COVID situation, as you all know, Amazon and everything has been a lot slower, especially here in Ohio, where we are still on pretty heavy lockdowns and pretty heavy restrictions. But next week, I know that you probably are as annoyed as I am, but our sound quality is just going to get better and better as our new equipment has officially shipped, so very excited to get that in, get a better sounding podcast out to you all, get my voice inflection and everything to be able to go up and down without just so much popping and so much echo, and that's just due to not having the equipment yet. But our new equipment will be here very shortly. The new office is almost completely up and running. So that's very exciting as well. We have a couple awesome guests coming on the show very shortly, so make sure you stay up to date with us on all of our social media platforms. The Locker Room Podcast 615 on Instagram, Twitter, TLR with Jacob, Facebook, The Locker Room Host Jacob, and of course now on TikTok, The Locker Room Podcast 22. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm Jacob Courtright, and this is The Locker Room.